Hello, everyone. You may have heard people say that win was a mistake, it doesn't count, or the engine was weakened. Even the so-called experts say this louder than anyone. They claim to know everything about chess and engines, but most are stuck in their old ways. They hate it when someone smashes everything they believe is true. When something does not fit their rules, they make up excuses. They say, oh, that was just a glitch, or that was the horizon effect. Just words to explain what they can't accept. But let me tell you the truth. I won this game 100% fair and square, by every rule of chess. And I made sure Stockfish 18 had every advantage to beat me. Nothing held back. And like I said before, I pushed it to its maximum level so that when I won, nobody could say anything. There was no doubt. If I won, that's what I was thinking. If I had won, nobody could say that was no doubt. And I did win. So let's start with the facts. Played this game 25th April 2026. Platform, the Chessis App. Top rated, trusted by serious players, as you know, worldwide. Game 10-minute rapid, standard rules. Engine set to maximum power, 3000 stroke 4060 ELO. As you know, it can go even higher. Thread level 6, full 100% processing power. Thinking time 20 seconds up to infinite. All the time it wanted. Millions of moves stored inside it. I mean, Stockfish had every advantage possible. Here is exactly what happened. Halfway through, Stockfish was in a winning position. It had 8 minutes left on its clock. I only had 6 minutes. It was stronger, faster ahead in the game. No doubt about it. Then something amazing happened. I was shocked really and surprised. On move 25, I played knight to f1. I expected it to move straight away. I thought we would swap rooks, because I had my rook on e1 and Stockfish 18 had his rook on e8. So I expected, some sort of swapping of rooks, carry on playing normally. But nothing happened. Suddenly it started calculating and calculating and calculating, like I said before, like some sort of infinite loop of calculations. I sat there watching its clock count down, shocked at what I was seeing. It got trapped in some sort of endless, infinite loop of calculations. It had all the power, all the knowledge, all the time, but could not choose which move to make. Now listen to this. It is the most important part. If this was actually a glitch or bug, like they claim, the screen would have frozen, the app would have crashed or shut down, no game would be saved, no winner marked, and no record kept at all. None of that happened here. Look, this is the official Chessie game record. Full PGN right here on the screen, as you can see. Every move written down, date, time, result, all saved, all registered, all real. Glitches don't get recorded as legal wins. One thing you must remember, being in a winning position does not mean you win. This happens this happens all the time in chess. Grandmasters, world champions, all players in clubs, you can be winning but run out of time. Make a mistake or break the rules and you lose. Same rules apply to humans and same rules apply to engines. The rule is simple. You run out of time before you move, you lose. That is exactly what happened here. Throughout history, people always said things were impossible until someone did them. They said man would never fly. Then they did. They said man would never land on the moon. Then Neil Armstrong did. They said you couldn't run that fast. You couldn't run sub 10.6. Usain Bolt ran 10.58. They said Stockfish 18 could never be beaten. And now I did it. Every proof you need is written down below. Thank you for watching.